Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Spider-Man 3 MCU plot leaks from an article from We Got This Covered. I've reported from this article source before, and as you guys know, if you guys want to go read the original article, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can go and read it. But with that being said, if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss any more content. I post all types of Spider-Man news, theories, gaming, fan fictions, all that kind of good stuff about your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and I'm always up to date on the news with MCU Spider-Man 3, and I give you all the news as soon as it comes out, and I give you my thoughts on it, and we have a nice little discussion in the comments below. But with that being said, let's get straight into this video. So basically, there has been a plot leak for MCU Spider-Man 3. Now, if you do remember, there was another plot leak last year, around November 2019, so about a year ago now, for MCU Spider-Man 3, which included Peter going to prison, it included Kraven the Hunter, and basically it was nothing like what the movie's actually going to be about, because as we do know from all the rumors, the set photos, and obviously the Disney Investors Day where Kevin Feige did in fact confirm that it is going to be about the multiverse and will connect to Wanda and Doctor Strange too, that script has been thrown out the window. So like I do say about all these things and pretty much all the rumors that I cover on this channel, take this with a grain of salt. But anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into this plot leak. So basically, from We Got This Covered, they claimed that Mikey Sutton has now reported that his sources have given him some crucial information, quote unquote, for MCU Spider-Man 3. And according to him, the core of the movie will be about the hero's relationship with Zendaya's MJ. So basically, the movie is going to revolve around Tom Holland and Zendaya, about Peter and MJ, and specifically about how much danger she is in after it becomes apparent that knowledge is out about Peter being Spider-Man. Now, this is pretty obvious. I feel like this is going to be a big plot point in the movie about how MJ deals with the fact that Peter's identity gets leaked, because obviously, as we do know, it's a common trope in Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man comics and the shows, whatever it may be, that the love interest for Peter Parker, or at least his friends or his family, whoever is close to him, is in danger if Peter's identity gets out to the villain, or as in this case, the public. So I think this will be a big plot point coming into the movie, the fact that MJ is going to have to deal with that, and hopefully we can see some really cool character drama between these two. And I am a sucker for relationship drama in movies, so I cannot wait to see how this plays out, and that's a really big part of the Spider-Man movies that I love. I love the relationship drama between Peter and the love interest between Peter and Gwen, MJ, Mary Jane, whoever it may be. I really love that aspect of the movies and how it plays off a dynamic for both characters. So I think this is pretty evident, and I do think this part is true. Now, this is where it gets onto the part where it's like, this could be true, but it might not be. They go on to say, this means the central dilemma of the plot will be stuffing the genie that is Spidey's secret identity back into the bottle. And then Sutton goes on to say that the person responsible for doing this is actually going to be Doctor Strange, who has been confirmed to be in the movie, who will cast a quote-unquote powerful spell to change the world's memory and make them forget that they ever knew it. But obviously there may be consequences, especially as Sutton teases that Mephisto will appear here and then go on to be the big bad of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is obviously directed by Sam Raimi. Now, here is the thing about this. I am not too sure about Doctor Strange fixing this problem. Obviously, we know Spider-Man 3's main plot is either going to be the multiverse, or it's going to be the identity leak, or it's going to be both intertwining into one big story, and we obviously know Doctor Strange is going to be involved in some way. So we know as an audience that they're going to have to reverse the effect of what happened in Spider-Man Far From Home, and they're going to have to give Peter's identity back, because that's a core aspect of Spider-Man's character, and you really can't do a Spider-Man character without the identity, because that's just too much of a big part of the character of Spider-Man. I bang on so much about saying, you know, anyone can wear the mask and any version of Spider-Man is different, but the one key thing you can't do is change the core elements of the character, and changing this would be changing that. So I think they're going to have to reverse it in some way. But Doctor Strange doing this, I think that could be passed off as lazy writing, and also Peter isn't really solving the problem himself, which is something I would really like from a Spider-Man movie like this, and just to see with how he deals with the consequences. But also, if Doctor Strange does do this, and now this is where Mephisto comes in, the way I think that this plot leak could be true is the fact that this actually does have consequences. Now, it would be full-on lazy writing and just an easy way out if they just said Doctor Strange fixed it and it was happily ever after. But if the fact that Doctor Strange does fix his identity leak, and then that causes problems for Doctor Strange 2, and that leads in straight to the Multiverse of Madness, and then that causes a ripple effect where it causes consequences because they fix the identity leak, that's when I think this could be true. If the identity leak fix causes Mephisto for in the Multiverse of Madness. But like I did say, once again, take this with a grain of salt. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about this plot leak? Do you think this could be true? Do you think this is real? Do you think Mephisto is going to appear as one of the villains in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Do you think this is the way the identity leak is going to be fixed? And how do you think the multiverse will all play into this? Tell me in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. Those are just my thoughts. Once again, take it with a grain of salt. I'll leave a link to the article in the description down below if you want to go read it for yourself. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like I did say, subscribe if you are new. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss any more content. With that being said, like the video if you enjoy, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.